Hello everybody, welcome to War Room's coverage of Turning Point USA's Student Action Summit. My name is Jane Zirkle and I am here today on the ground. I am joined by Danielle Buck and Glenn Story, who are President and Vice President of Strategic Partnerships with Patriot Mobile. Thank you guys so much for being here today with me.
Well, thank you for having us. Really pleased to be here, and this is so exciting.
So tell our viewers about Patriot Mobile. What started it, what is it, and why is it important to the conservative movement?
Well, you know, Patriot Mobile is a conservative alternative to Big Mobile, and all we do is we market to conservative organizations and individuals, and we promise to provide the great service that we can as a Texas-based organization, and we carve out a portion of our proceeds. But what really differentiates Patriot Mobile is we have four pillars: the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, sanctity of life, and the military and first responders. So everything that we do is geared towards supporting those causes.
And I think we live in a day and age where conservatives recognize that every dollar they spend is either going to be used against them or for the things that they believe in. And so what we're seeing at places like this is people are like, I have to pay a cell phone bill. You know what? I want my money every month to go towards things I believe in. And so that's why I think that Patriot Mobile is so important, and why I think we've grown incrementally in the past few years because of that fact.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you guys said you were Texas-based, and there's so many major tech companies that are not America-based, that are taking big money from countries who are very much against us, like China. What do you say to those companies who have gone against American interests?
You know, my dad was a World War II vet, and I look at, this is a long answer, but I look at the freedom that they fought for. And it's okay that these companies go ahead and leverage foreign assets to grow their business. However, I look at it to say, look, we employ, 100 plus, 130 plus folks here in the States, and our customer care is state driven. And I will just say this: when you call and you'll hear somebody like us and say, hey, what do you want? Here's what we have going on. And so I like to say, look, I love the carriers. I think they do a great job. We just provide an alternative.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Up next, we will hear from Kaylin Dorr at Getter. Stay tuned. I am on the ground at Turning Point USA's Student Action Summit, and I am joined by Kaylin Dorr, who is the Senior VP of Marketing for Getter. Kaylin, thank you so much for being here today.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you for being here, kind of getting attention for this incredible event.
So can you tell me, what is Getter's mission? What are you guys doing over there to fight big tech censorship? Why is this so important right now?
Well, I think we see it every day. Studies come out constantly about the oppressive nature of big tech and the things that they do to make you feel alone at the end of the day. When they make you feel like you're the only conservative who feels the way you feel or thinks the way you think, they're winning. And so what we strive to do is be the all-in-one free speech platform. You can do, blog posting similar to Twitter. You can live stream, which I'm sure this will get live streamed at some point. We love our friends.
On Getter.
We love our friends at RAV. But you can live stream. You can do short form video like TikTok or Instagram Reels. And we don't use oppressive algorithms. And we will never, ever censor you for your political opinion.
Talking about censorship, there was a study that just came out from the Media Research Center where they found 144 million instances of secondhand censorship. Can you explain to the viewers what secondhand censorship is and why this is so significant?
Well, I think it just goes to show that the big tech, the radical left, the administration, all the powers that be, they are simply just a massive hive mind that are going out there and influencing folks to censor themselves, right? This is kind of what happens when you let folks get a stranglehold on the culture of your country. And that's what we're seeing entirely, And what is especially incredible, especially as we walk the halls here at this event, is there are entire generations of people who know nothing different. Everyone under the age of 30 has experienced censorship in some way, shape, or form, and that's all they know. I know growing up, I'm an Army brat. If I didn't have social media growing up, I never would have been able to keep up with anybody in my life. So social media is an inherent good. But where they've really lost track is where they've felt the need to bend reality to their perspective using censorship, and treat you and I not as customers but as a product to then sell to other folks to make money.
Especially with TikTok with this younger generation. But with TikTok and Facebook, there's so many different privacy concerns that have come out. There's been, leaks of how they've been using data in malicious ways and how they've been invading users' privacy. What do you have to say about that, and how is Getter ensuring that users' privacy is being kept and there's integrity with that?
Yeah, I think it all boils down to the one single fundamental principle that we hold dear, and it's simply to respect everyone's First Amendment right to free speech, but also never sell your data. Like I said, that is where the left and big tech, they've all gone wrong. They got greedy, and they started treating people like no different than you would corn in a cornfield. And when you lose sight of that humanity, when you lose sight of what's really important to your mission, that is when you get a little off the rails. And so, as far as monetization, obviously, is the root of everything here. We seek to monetize by allowing you to unleash your potential as a content creator. So that whether that means direct tipping and appreciation through the app, or utilizing like a YouTube super chat or something like that. We want to put the power in your hands to make money. We don't want to have any part in that.
So what is next for Getter?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so about a week and a half ago, we unveiled DMs. As of 2 days ago, you can send voice memos securely through the app. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm here at Turning Point talking about Vision, which is our short form video, our TikTok competitor. Over the next few months, you can look at groups, lists, and most importantly, we're going to roll out Getter Pay, which will allow, if you post a hot fire take, it's burning the place down, and I want to give you $5 for it, I can do that with a couple of clicks.
Kaelan, where can the people follow you and find you to support your activism and mission with Getter?
Yeah, I'm at Kaelan, Kaelan, but please, while we're here at Turning Point, make sure you're following not only Jane, but our accounts at Getter Live and obviously Turning Point as well.
Thank you so much for joining me. Up next, we will hear from some young conservatives who are discussing the Hispanic Red Wave.
'Cause we're taking down the